Hello everyone, welcome to IITiansgateclasses. So today we are with our alumni from IISc and different IITs, and we'll be discussing about IISc and IITs, specifically aerospace engineering MTech course. So first, Mr. Sanjay from IISc Bangalore, he will be giving overview of IISc and Aerospace department. Yes, Sanjay. Now you can start, please.
Am I audible?
Yeah, yes, you are audible.
Yeah, is the presentation visible?
Yes.
So, a very good evening to everyone. First of all, congratulations to all the GATE rankers. So this session, I'll just talk about very brief on IISc, and this will be a very general talk to just get an overview to know about IISc, what are the different departments and what are the options you have through your GATE score. So before that, just about me, my name is Sanjay. I'm pursuing MTech in Aerospace Engineering from IISc. I joined in 2022, and I am working in aerodynamics division. So we'll just get started. Yeah, so before getting into this is the GATE cutoff for IISc. So as I think IGC would have already covered this in their post-GATE guidance sessions, but I'm just highlighting so that you guys, a very good rankers can make their decision, right? So, so 2022 data is not available in their website, but 2020 and 21 data is there. So as you can see, for general category, the GATE cutoffs are like close to 830 and 850. It has gone. So in 2022, I expect it was around, I think 800 or so, and this year also it would be around that. So people above 800, GATE score of above 800 in general category can expect IISc. So, and yeah, that's the same thing follows for other categories. So what are the different courses that are available through your GATE score? So you have three major courses, that is MTech, which is coursework, and MTech research and PhD. So MTech is a typical coursework just like your BTech, right? You have done your 4 years in BTech. Similarly, you'll be doing your 2 years in MTech. So you'll have 4 semesters and all the courses, and you'll have to end up doing a thesis. MTech research is different than coursework. So MTech research is basically a 2.5 years program. So it's officially 2, it can be extendable up to 2.5 years. So it's like a mini PhD where you'll not be doing so many courses, but then you'll have a major research work or a project to do. And then there is direct PhD also. So for MTech research and PhD, the GATE score requirements are typically low than MTech. For information on the cutoffs for MTech research and PhD, you can visit the IISc website. It will be mentioned there. So, yeah, so what are the options available through GATE score, right? So through GATE Aerospace score, you have different departments in which you can get in, and also you can get into GATE. You can get into aerospace department through different GATE papers, right? So through GATE Aerospace score, you can get aerospace department. So for aerospace, the weightage is complete 100% GATE score. You don't have any interview or weightage for written test. And then you also have mechanical department. For mechanical, from last year, they have introduced an interview along with your GATE score. So I think some 30% weightage is given to the interview. That is because they can keep some candidates in the waiting list, because typically once, they intake so many candidates, few of them leave after they get PSUs. So if they keep some candidates in waiting list, then they give them offer later. So for mechanical, from last year, they have introduced an interview. So you might have an interview. And then you have CPDM department. CPDM is Center for Product Design and Manufacturing. That is a very good department. It's a very good course for with respect to placements. So this is basically Masters in Design course, okay, in CPDM department. You can get into this. Again, this also has weightage of interview along with gate score. So interview weightage is typically 30%, I guess. You can also verify that in the website. You have CDS department, that is computational data sciences. You can get into this department also through GATE Aerospace core. Then this is the RBCCPS is the new department that has been started last year. Robert Bosch Center for Cyber Physical Systems. Again, here you will have interview, and the GATE score cutoff is pretty high for this department. You have bioengineering department, and then earth and climate sciences. This is mobility engineering department, and you have quantum technology, smart manufacturing. So these are the different departments you can get in through GATE Aerospace core. For aerospace, as I said, the GATE cutoff is pretty much high through GATE AE paper, but for other departments, it is lower compared to aerospace. So to get into aerospace department, you can have either AE, ME, XE, or all these GATE papers. So in my batch itself, there are a lot of candidates who have come through GATE XE score. So typically, we don't know the importance of GATE XE paper, but then if you get a good rank in XE paper, you can also get in through different departments, right? For example, aerospace, mechanical, and civil. So all these departments in IISc and very few IITs, they take in through XE score. So XE score also becomes very important. So say if you don't have a very good AE score, but you have a very good XE score, then you have very good chances to get into these departments, right? So these are the options that are available to you. So as by now you would be knowing your GATE score, and so you can just analyze which department that you want to enter. So the different specialization that are available in aerospace department are aerodynamics, propulsion, structures, and controls. But in the degree, there's no specialization as such it is mentioned. It is just MTech in aerospace engineering. But you can choose this specialization based on the project work that you would be doing in your second year. Okay, so these are the 4 major divisions, but you can always switch between them. There is nothing like hard and fast that you have to just stay in. So about MTech coursework, you have 4 semesters. It is of 64 credits. You have to accomplish 64 credits finally to get the MTech degree. Out of those 64, 20 credits is for the project. The first semester, you'll be having all basic courses, just very similar to what you would have done in BTech. Basic courses like fluid dynamics. You'll have mechanics and thermodynamics of propulsion, flight mechanics, structures, very basic courses. But this is one plus point in IISc that in the very first semester, they start with basics. But in IITs, they directly jump into the specialization. So some candidates who are coming from other departments, for example, if they have not done their BTech in aerospace, they would actually have to put in more effort to understand basics. But here they start from scratch in the very first semester. So you have an advantage over here. But I can say that more than my BTech I have learned in my first semester. So the courses are designed in that way, right? I mean, at the end of every course, you would just feel the amount of knowledge that you have received. So all the courses over here are more inclined towards research. So IISc is actually a dreamland for the researchers. If you are a candidate who want to pursue research or academia in future, then IISc is the right place. You can start off with MTech. You can even convert your MTech degree to PhD later, or you can even finish your MTech and get into PhD. So in the first semester, as I was mentioning, you'll have all the basic courses. So by the end of first semester, when you do this, so these basic courses will span all these 4 specializations. So by the end of first semester, you will get an idea that you are interested in which of the specialization or which area is you want to pursue your research. So based on that, you can choose your specialization, and then you can approach a professor in the second semester, in the very beginning of second semester. And once you approach your professor, you can discuss your ideas with them. They'll give you a topic, and then you can start working on your project. So officially in third and fourth semester, you have to do your project, but then you can even start off early. So the third, so you will have coursework up to first, second, and third semester. The final semester, mostly you'll be focusing on your project work. And project is of 20 credits. So here the advantage is that in IISc, it's not always mandatory to, remain in your specialization and in your department. So here you have a very diversity that you can even go to other departments and take their courses. So no one is going to restrict you to aerospace department, and there is no hard and fast rule that you just have to take courses from aerospace department. So, but the first semester you will have 6 courses which are compulsory. You have to do them. And from second semester onwards, you can even go to other departments and take their courses. So as you know now, these fields like AI, ML are emerging, and placements are more focused towards them. So most of the people just go to CDS department and other departments where some interesting courses are offered, and you can even attend those courses, which will be very much helpful for your placements. Or if you are only interested in core subjects, you can remain in aerospace department. You have a lot of courses being offered. You can take it. So this advantage is there with IISc. And this is about the MTech coursework. And about the placements have been very good in the past. Just because of COVID, it has shaken a little bit in the last year, but now it has revived again. And one more thing is that after your first year, after your second semester, you typically have a 3-month gap. So in that gap, you can get some internship directly through campus placements from IISc. So that provision is also there, and those internship process also happens through a proper campus selection, where companies come, they screen your CV, and you'll have a proper process for internship. And in most of the cases, once you do internship in good companies, they will also give you full-time offer. So people who do intern, get placed. We have a lot of good core companies coming here. So this year we have Airbus, GE, and all have come for internships. Even last year, ANSYS had come, ANSYS, Airbus. So you have all the core companies coming, and you can choose to sit for any companies that you want. There's no hard and fast rule that you just have to apply to core companies. You can even sit for non-core. It's all based on your interest. So this is what in general. And so these are the different labs in aerospace department. So there are so many labs. Every faculty over here is associated with different labs. So you just have to figure out in which field you are interested in. Just go approach that professor, and then you can work in that lab. But you're not allowed to work in all the labs, because some labs are only for PhD students. So, but based on your project, if you're doing some experimental work, then you'll be spending more time doing experiments in lab. Otherwise, if you're doing some simulation or, some theory or computational work, then, you'll be just, there'll be some PhD students who will be guiding. So these are the different labs. Like we have open circuit wind tunnel lab, we have low speed aerodynamics lab, high speed aerodynamics lab. So I am working in this lab, Laboratory for Hypersonics and Shockwave Research. So we have very good, interesting research going on shockwaves. So now we are moving into medical applications of shockwaves. So, this seems very exciting. So in every lab, there is something very, very exciting going on. So if you come here and you'll get to know about all the labs, you'll definitely get interested in the work that is going on. You have combustion and propulsion lab. So in the propulsion domain, mostly the work is focused towards combustion. So they're not working primarily on gas turbines. It's on combustion. It's on supersonic combustion, on scramjets, ramjets, and all. And you also have, so recently they're also going to start some work on turbo machinery. So that is also going to come up. You have turbulence computations lab, turbulent shear flow physics and engineering lab. So in the field of materials and structures, there's a lot of good research that is going on, especially in the field of composites. You have multifunctional composites lab and all. So there are many more labs. I've just listed a very few here. So as I said, there's amazing work going on in these labs. You can always explore about these labs and the professor heading these labs from the IISc website. So this was in general about IISc. Now I would like to take up any questions that you have. Thank you.
Mr. Sanjay, we will take up questions towards the end. Okay.
Sure.
We'll
Okay,
go
sir.
to next institute. Deepayan will go to IIT Bombay. Harshad, you are not in hurry, right?
Okay, sir, no problem.
No, if you want, we can bring your IIT Madras before.
I'll take next to the IIT Bombay.
Okay, all right then. Thank you. Okay.
Hello, I'm audible, right?
Yeah, Deepan, you are audible, and now you have presenter. You can present.
I am visible? Or?
Yeah, you are visible.
Okay, so you guys can see this, the PPT.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see the PPT, right?
Yeah, we can see.
Okay. Hello everyone, I am Deepan Parvat. I did my BTech from IISc Kharagpur, and now I am currently pursuing my MTech in IIT Bombay, and my specialization is structures. So in the first slide, you can see the various cutoff for the gate. You guys can get an assumption from your gate score and everything, and which one you might prefer. And of the 4 specialization, the IIT Bombay keeps the dynamics and control is kinda slanted toward the electronics and electrical departments, and the aerodynamics and aerospace propulsion have some very similar courses you can take, and the structure is a bit more offshoot from them. So these are the core courses. So unlike the IISc and the IIT Madras, the IIT Bombay, each specialization have to take some core courses that are defined by the department. So you have to pick up these courses, and other course requirements you can choose any elective you want. So you can see that for structures people there are a lot more core courses than the others. We have like 5 core courses in 2 semesters, where the other guys have like 3 core courses. And you have to have like total 10 courses have to be completed, comprising these core courses and elective courses. And the total time, I think I have calculated about 33 hours. Like throughout the course of 4 years, you have to take 33 hours of courses. And there will be 1 lab course for each of the specialization at the first semester, and 1 institute elective, which you can choose. And there are like a whole bunch of department electives. There is another separate PDF, and you can search it in the online, I guess. There is a lot of electives running in the both odd and even semesters. You can take up any one of them on whatever you want. You can even take some extra courses if you want to go in a particular field. The MTech project starts in the 3rd semester, but you guys can talk with your professor and start it in the summer vacation after 2nd semester. And from these core courses, you can get an idea like what kind of subjects you will be studying when you take up this specific specialization, like the aerodynamics, the propulsion, the dynamics, and the structures. And these are some of the general instruction. Like in IIT Bombay, your TA work starts from 2nd semester, and it is mandatory. You have to do it until the 4th semester. And there is no internship opportunity provided by the college for MTech students. Like if you want to find or start some internship, you can apply on your own, and you will have to clear it with the department. But the college placement cell or college does not give you any internship for the summer or for the winter for any of the MTech departments. So if you are interested in getting an opportunity, these kind of opportunities, or see how the industry works, there is no option for it here unless you have some connections and stuff. And one more thing is that the CV which you will have to submit, every points have to be verified. Like whatever you write, some projects you have done, you have done some projects or internship, any competition, whatever you have done, all of the points have to be verified. And if you have worked under any specific instructor, you have to send a mail, and he or she has to verify it. Only then you can write it in your CV. The placement is going okay. Okay, like after the corona, it has gone back to its previous levels. You can see some core companies that visited. The Airbus, I think, took about 7 people in this placement session. GE has not come in this time. We are hoping that it will come again later. And this is the placement timeline. We have to in the second year, we have to CP by the August 10. The written exams will start in the early November. Then will come your in-sem exams. The interview starts sharply on December 1st. And the core interviews usually ends by 2 or 3 days. After that, the non-course you can go if you have not got it. And one thing is to note here that you can only hold one job offer. Like in various colleges, like also in my previous college, you can hold up to 2 or 3 offers. But here, you can only hold one job offer. If you want to sit in more interviews, you have to cancel them. So be mindful of that. For code, the highest package went to 16 LP, I think, for the Bajaj. The average packages range from 10 to 16 LP for all of the core companies. And you can sit in any of the non-core, whichever you want. There is like no restriction and stuff. And for this placement season, one of our seniors got a 24 LPA in a non-core. And these are all of the companies you can see. So, sir.
So thank you, Deepan, for your quick view about IIT Bombay, and we can discuss about questions towards the end. Yeah. So Harshad, now I will take over to you. Yeah. Now you are presenter. You can present. So Mr. Harshad is from IIT Madras. Yeah, please share your screen. So thank you, Mr. Deepayan, and thank you, Mr. Sanjay. So how are your dear friends and monkeys at IIT Madras?
Good, sir.
Good, na? So many deers are there.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. Black bucks also there. So you stay in which hostel? Sindhu, Sindhu, or this Pampa, or which hostel you stay?
No, sir. For masters, first year they offer they allot Mandakini only.
Oh,
New hostel,
Mandakini.
private house. Yes.
Yeah, Mandakini, I was in Sindhu, backside Sindhu. These are there, na, big buildings. Mostly they give to masters. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
You can go to full mode.
Good evening to one and all. I Harshad from IIT Madras. Currently, I'm in second semester of MTech Aerospace. First of all, I congratulate one and all who got good ranks and also those who have good valid score. So let's begin with currently I'm in second semester, and here with the gate, the best thing of the IIT Madras is IIT Madras never made a constraint that you need this much of CGPA to enter the masters or BTech CGPA, or you need this much of initial gate score to cut off for eligibility of the IIT Madras, as like other IITs. Here you can apply, no matter it's a valid gate. If you have valid gate score, you can apply, no matter of your BTech CGPA, nothing. And also most of the department won't conduct here interview for the masters in MTech, especially for MS. All the department conducts the interview, and application already started for IITM MTech. It will start from 20th March, and as soon it will end in April 7th. So here academics, MTech 2 years and MS by 2.5.
Just a moment. Sorry, Arshad. I think you are moving your slides.
Yes, sir. Is it?
No, it's not moving actually.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's moving. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and can you go to full mode? Yeah, full mode.
Yes, this is the full mode, sir.
No. Actually, you need to share the entire screen. Then it will go to full mode. Anyway, this is also fine, but you.
Sir, I will present in this.
Yeah, please.
Okay, sir. Okay, in post-graduation, I started with the first slide only, so I will continue with this slide again. in BTech, no matter how much CGPA you have in BTech, if you have good CGPA, almost 6.5 and above, you can apply for IIT MTech here in IIT Madras, and also no matter of gate score, like IISc in the initial eligibility only, IISc mentioned this much is the gate score, and IIT Bombay also mentioned that this much is the eligibility gate score based on the categories. But here no restriction on that. So if you have a valid gate score, then you can directly apply for that, and application already it will start from 20th to April. And here academics, MTech 2 years, and the thing is, if you want to apply for MTech and MS, you have different websites for application process, and MS by 2.5 years it may extend. Eligibility criteria for the aerospace entrance, eligible discipline codes. These are the discipline codes, like if you have a BTech degree in aerospace engineering, mechanical engineering, and these engineerings, you can apply for aerospace engineering. And gate score are here only they take only some few of the gate score, not like IISc give many students to get into with the gate paper, but here only some of the like 4 chemical engineering and mechanical engineering and HC. And number of the seats, here IIT Madras offers very less number of the seats. This time it's offering 15 only, 4 for AE student and 8 ME and other department 2 and 1. These are the non-HTTA. HTTA means half-time teaching assistant. In HTTA sheets with the gate score, you will get the stipend about 12.4K. For a non-HTTA candidate, won't get that seat. Actually, I don't know why it is like that. In IIT Madras offers only 15 students for MTech with the gate, and 28 student for a without gate. In 28 student, there are many candidates from sponsored PSUs, and many foreigners will take the courses. But in gate score, they with the gate score they offer only 50. This is mentioned in last year also, but last in my batch we are with the gate we are about 18. It's not fixed at 15 only. It may increase up to 20 or 21 like that. So take account of that. Don't believe that only aerospace student only 4, but it is also not fixed category. They mentioned this, but this is not fixed, because in my seniors batch, most of them are from mechanical. Out of 15, about 12 and 13 are from mechanical only. Only two guys are from aerospace. In my batch, it is reverse to that. All are from aerospace. Only 1 or 2 guys from mechanical. So this is the criteria they mentioned, but it may vary certainly. So the
Another
research areas,
less MTech seat because they have more MS seats, and IIT
Yes, sir.
Madras is the oldest place where MS is started in India. Yeah. Please.
Yes, sir. In 1969, I think. Programs in MTech, as like IISc, here also there is no specialization. As Sanjay mentioned, that IISc only has the criteria that we will be studying all the courses in the first semester, and here also we will be studying all the courses in the first semester. I'll cover those courses. These are the mainly specialization, like research areas. You can look into that. Here aerodynamics and flight mechanics specialization is combined, and aerospace propulsion and structures. In MTech first semester, you will be having all the courses, like as you are in BTech, whatever you covered in 4 years of BTech, you will be covering in almost 4 months of MTech first semester. But here they will start from the basics only, because they are hiring MTech mechanical and other candidates also. So they cover from, as like I said, they cover from basics only here also. So these are the 6 courses you will be covering in first semester. First semester starts in the July 1st this year, and it will end around November 24th. These all 6 courses are compulsory. Here you can see the L is the lectural hours. Weekly we will be having 16 lectural hours, and P is the practical, and O is the out of the class. You will be having only 3 hours of classes every week on this course, but you have to study yourself. You have to put 6 hours every week, so that the credit will be matched to your hours. So these are the number of the credits in first semester. 3 hours of lecture hours and 6 hours of your own hours. So you have to match around 9 credits. So this is the criteria, and if you follow these things, definitely you will be having a good CGPA and good phase in IITM. So these are the compulsory courses. So you have to do compulsory. I'm informing in the beginning. Then in second semester, you will be having again 3 courses compulsory. One is the flight mechanics, and first one is the second laboratory, structural laboratory, and one is the design elective course. In design elective course, you will be having unmanned aerial vehicle design. For MTech, it's compulsory that in second semester you will be having aerodynamic design of the unmanned aerial vehicle, and in third semester, in second year, third semester, you will be continuing with the structural design, fabrication, and testing all those. This is compulsory for an MTech student. I got to know these things about after coming here only, so I'm mentioning that. In second semester, you can choose your specialization based on you, in which elective you will choose. Here, total 58 electives will be offered, but not all are active in all the time. Only around 20 or 25 elective will be offered based on the professors' availability and their projects. You can choose 3 electives. You can choose core electives also, and you can choose from other department also. So in the end of the second semester, you have to propose your project for 4 credits. Then next, in summer, in upcoming summer, I will be having the MTech project. So my project is already started, and I'll get the credits in summer based on the review after the summer. In the third semester and fourth semester is completely mean to your MTP. MTP is MTech project. So here professors advise that don't take any extra courses in your third semester and fourth semester. So you can completely focus on your project. So in third semester, you will be having 1 course additional to your MTP. That is the mini project. That is the design elective, which I told you will be designing the structural part of your UAV, unmanned aerial vehicle, in this semester, third semester. And in fourth semester, it's again MTP only, continued part of your MTech project. So to get degree from IIT Madras in MTech, you have to get the minimum credits about 205. And you can choose any elective in second semester. You can choose any elective from other departments also. You can choose from CS also, any from anywhere. And in other from the academics part, when it comes to IITM is the one of the IIT which has the research park, or for which is open for the entrepreneur who want to be an entrepreneur. So the best thing about the IITM students and the connection between the alumni is the IITM research park. With your professor contacts and on your MTech project or BTech project, if you are interested, or if you are thinking to innovate, or if you are planning to build a new model, or if you are planning to set up a new startup, then if you have a good contact with the professors, if you contact them and you present your skills, and with the presentation, you may get a chance to, after your MTech, you may get a chance to place an incubation in IITM Research Park only. This is the benefit from the IITM. Here they advise or suggest the most of the MTech students only, MTech and BTech students also. So this is one of the best advantage from IIT Madras. And one of the company from IITM only, 2 startups, those are Agnikul Cosmos and E-Plane startup. Those are from aerospace department only. E-Plane startup started by the own professor from aerospace, Satya Chakravarti. He is currently running the E-Plane startup, which is in the outskirts of the IITM, about 20 kilometers from the IITM, the main branch. There is another branch of IITM. So where they are setting these emerging companies like Agnikul Cosmos and E-Plane companies are located in there. If you want to get the placements, or if you want to get the internship also, you can contact the professor and you can get into that directly. This is the best part of the research path. And also when it comes to a placement and internship, here in IITM, from last year onwards, they designed a new portal for internship and placements, especially for MTech. So where you can apply for internship also, and in the month of the December, you can apply for placements also. So here many companies will be coming nowadays. Many companies will be coming for internship, like GE. Last year GE came, and this year Airbus is already came, but till not they opened their portal in IITM portal. Then Collins Aerospace, many of the non-core companies also came, and you will be eligible based on the eligibility criteria. You will be eligible for most of the non-core companies also, as I've seen. So you can get the advantage of internship also. You can get into advantage of internship. Once you get the internship, there may be a lot many chances that you can get PPO. It happened with my seniors also. Two of the seniors, like one is from IGC only. Her name Balbhadra Pujita, and one is Nachiketa, who already placed in GE with around 17 lakh package. And in here placements, this year its placement is very good compared to last COVID years. Here placements are very good. Almost 100% all are got placed. Many of them placed in Agnikul and Collins Aerospace and non-core companies also. So compared to other IITs, because here very less number of the students are there, so most of them will be getting into the placements. So this is about the placements. And one thing I didn't mention in this in this presentation, the student research club, that is the CFI, Center for Innovation. In Center for Innovation, there are many student bodies, clubs are working. I can share that also here. In Center for Innovation, is it visible?
No, you have to reshare. You have to reshare because you have shared only particular application.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. Is it visible now? I think it's visible, right, sir?
Yeah, visible.
Okay. CFI means to Center for Innovation, where all the students clubs are working day and night based on different projects and different competitions. Mainly in this Center for Innovation, there are many aerospace clubs are also there. The club called Aero Club, and which is working on on 3 projects like plasma wing, many things. In 3D printing and neural network analytical club, like many clubs are working. And some of the competitive teams like Avishkar Hyperloop, which are designing India's first Hyperloop pod, and Anveshak and Abhyana is working on the sounding rockets, and Raftara is currently working on Formula racing competition. And team Anveshak is working on the rover, as you can see in the moon landing or Mars landing rovers. This Anveshak team is working on that. You can, if you are a good curricular follower, and if you're getting time into this, if you're getting extra time in your masters, you can join these teams. These guys, mainly these teams will be handled by BTech, but they prefer MTech also. So that will be helpful for them only. So you can get many things if you visit these websites in the IITM website. You can get to know these all things. I added lot many links in my PPT itself, or you can.
Yes, Ashad.
You can go through the links and you can search for the required information.
Yeah, thank you very much. You have given so nice information about my alma maters. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
You should have shown some wildlife also. Anyway, people can search on website. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So
That's the
next
best. That's the
Yeah.
best thing after coming here, because in my place, in my native place, the place is like that only. I am experiencing here. Everyone
Yeah,
tells that Madras, Chennai is the hot, heated area, but after coming into the campus, it's a
See,
green and
yeah, very
good thing, sir.
campus is cool and green, and also you can go early morning Besant Nagar beach.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
IITM life is superb. RDR is not that hot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So due to time limitation, we'll move next. Otherwise, we
Okay,
can
sir.
discuss many things.
Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. So Mr. Akash will go to IIT Kanpur. Kavi, you are not in hurry, right? Kavi Pradap?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
No problem, sir.
yeah, thank you. Yeah. So Akash, now you are presenter. So guys, we
Yes,
are
sir.
with Mr. Akash from IIT Kanpur, and he will let us go through IIT Kanpur today. Yeah, please.
Sir, do you have to upload the file to present?
Now you can share entire screen, sir.
There is one option, no, in middle, fourth option, mute, unmute, and then share webcam and next share screen.
Yes, sir. I got it.
Yeah, please.
Is it visible? Is the PPT visible?
Visible. Yes, visible.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, you can go to full mode and you can hide this. That hide button is there. Yeah. You click on hide, please.
Yes, sir.
Here there is a hide. Yeah. Next. Thank you. Yeah, please start.
Yeah, so I'm Akash from IIT Kanpur. I got AR32 last year, and I got IIT Kanpur from the Scope portal. So IIT Kanpur is, as everyone knows, it's like one of the top 4 IITs. It's in Kanpur. You can see it is. You might think Kanpur city is not as great as other IIT cities, but actually the city is totally different from the campus. The campus is its own city. It is 1,055 acres, so it's pretty big, and there are a lot of greenery. So you don't need to worry about the city problems or anything. It's a totally different environment inside, and there's no pollution issues also. So all those small things are to be like disregarded. So here you can see this is the entrance, and this is the flight lab, and this is one of the lecture halls. This is actually our hostel. This is one of our halls. There are many halls for hostel, and you'll see a lot of peacocks. You'll see more peacocks than you actually see your faculty. So and then so I'll get into the IIT Kanpur. So you are offered either MTech, research, then MS or PhD. Under MTech, you will have 2 years. MTech and MS have 2 years, in which 4 semesters are there. In MTech, one year of coursework and 1 year of research will be there. So basically, each sem will have 4 subjects, and each subject is 9 credits. So you have to do eight subjects basically for like 9 credits each in MTech. In MS, you have to do only only your first sem. You have to do coursework. That is 4 subjects. So 4 into 9, like 36 credits. That's all you need for MS. But you can choose when to do your core subject in whichever sem you want. You can do, like, basically they want you to finish it off in first year only, but you can decide when to do your 4 coursework. And for PhD also, you need to do only 4 coursework, 4 subjects in the coursework, and rest all is research. So all these are the 6 subjects that get offered for all these courses. That is aerodynamics, flight mechanics and control, propulsion, and structures. These are the main 4, and these are the interdisciplinary branches: aerothermodynamics and thermal sciences, and computational mechanics. I am in actually aerothermodynamics and thermal sciences. There. So here in IIT Kanpur, it is more of you coming and discovering the IIT Kanpur. It's not like you can't know about IIT Kanpur more from outside. You have to come here and get to know IIT Kanpur. So you have to involve yourself in like many activities, and like you can't waste a single day in IIT Kanpur, because the weeks will fly by without anything. Like we will have so much coursework, but you can't you can't just relax on days, because even if you're not doing your coursework, you can do anything other than coursework also. There are like a lot of opportunities here. So once you come here, you can find out all on your own. It's not like I have to tell you all this. Like you can come here and if you find out, then you'll be more interested in whatever there is. And obviously, I guess in like almost all the IITs, they use cycles. So that's one of the must. If you don't know how to cycle, better learn before coming to IIT Kanpur. And there are a lot of fests here also. Actually, this Antragni is going on right now. So, and then this is the actual college fest, and this is the tech fest. This is the after party of the tech fest. And then these are the companies that come for placements. So this time Airbus came. Like most of these companies came this year. GE came this year, and I guess they gave like 17 lakh package. And Airbus, I guess it's 12 lakh package. Other companies also came. You can like these non-core companies also you can join. So, and these are like if you want to actually go through all the important things, I didn't include all the like all the lab stuff and all, like what all labs are there. All these links have all those information. Like you can go through these links. These have detailed information about all the labs. I've made sure like what all information is actually required, instead of like boring everyone in this thing. You can actually go through this on your own. It's detailed, given all these brochures and all these. This is about the full aerospace department, and this is about all the coursework that you need. Like all the courses will be given in this, and then this has all the eligibility criteria for MS research, and then this is like the uh, placement preparation portal. So you can actually go look at this last link. This is actually very important. And then this is like the general IITK aerospace department link. So I guess that's all, but you have to go through these links. I don't have to like tell you all like more than this. It's enough.
No issue. Yeah, thank you. There are new courses also, right? This year started by IIT Kanpur, UAV, MTech in UAV. Have you mentioned that?
Sir, I have not heard of this. Even I have not heard of this. Maybe
No,
it is. But for us, we didn't have it.
Yeah, last year it was not there, but this year one of the course in aerospace they are started. MTech in unmanned aerial vehicle technology. Yeah, fine. Thank you. So, Mr. Kavi, quickly we will go through IIT Kharagpur. Then we will take up questions.
Yes, sir. So is my screen visible?
Yeah, yes, visible.
Okay. So first of all, congratulations to everyone. So I'm Kabir Pradap. I'm currently in the second semester of MTech Aerospace Engineering in here at IIT Kharagpur. So I'll just briefly give you the overview. I'll not be taking much of time. So about the course here at Kharagpur, they offer a MTech and PhD in aerospace. So apart from BTech, these two will be there. There are no MS for aerospace as of now, and there is no specialization also. It is a general course, aerospace engineering. But you guys may be lucky enough to get a specialization, but it is not officially confirmed this year. Second semester they tried to implement it, and unfortunately, unforeseen circumstances, they have not implemented it for us. But they informed us it will be from the next academic year. It will be implemented. So you guys might be lucky to get a specialization also here. So basically, the entire course MTech will be. This is how this is splitted here. The first 2 semesters will be thorough coursework where you have to score 46 credit. In the first semester, they will start from the basics only, as everybody told already. This is also you will be having 5 mandatory subjects, all of your aerodynamics, propulsion, all these subjects mandatory. Then 1 elective will be there. So totally 23 credits you have to score in the first semester. Similarly, in the second semester also you have to score. But the specialty about second semester is that though there is no specialization, you have freedom to choose your subjects. Like all the electives will be there, so you can choose completely structure oriented or completely propulsion oriented subjects also. Depends upon your the timetable schedules and all, you can choose it. And also the people who wants to learn more about AI and ML, from this regulation, what they have done is they just open the door for everyone. So there are a breadth and depth electives will be there. In the depth electives, you have to take your subjects in your department. In the breadth electives, you can take any electives. Even if it is computer science electives you want to take, something like that also you can take. That is also there possible. So the guys who want to learn more about AI ML implement in aerospace industry, aerospace engineering also can be done along with this. And from this year, they have introduced something called MTP starting from the second semester itself. So most probably you will be doing your projects in the second semester, starting from second semester itself. So the project work has been divided into 3 parts: MTP 1, 2, 3. 1 will be at your second semester for 2 credits. The 3 will be MTP 2 will be third semester, 16 credits. MTP third will be fourth semester, 20 credits. So overall, 22 credits will be there for 18 credits will be there for projects. Okay, and between second semester and third semester, it is mandatory for MTech students to undergo 3 months of internships. For that, they are providing 4 credits. So when you are in the completion of second semester, you have to do internship mandatory. So thereby you can get a PPO also. That is also possible. We are also looking into it as we are in the end of first year. So your third and fourth semester is full of project works. And there is an opportunity here, guys. Like in the next upcoming slide, I have given something as a SEP and SA. I will explain there. Like you can spend your project work completely abroad also. So that is why they have set it like this. Coursework was first year only. In the project work, you can spend even in the ADA, DRDO or HL labs. You can spend your entire projects third and fourth semester also. Because if you got the project over there, you can spend there and you can do it. So you don't want to worry about your courseworks in the second semester. So as I told you, there is no specialization and there is no MS for aerospace, but MS is there for mechanical. I think there are a few people I've met. Okay. So this is about the intake, and total number of seats is 29 seats as of now. out of which they have split it into two major category. One is the major and minors. In major, 15 seats are allocated for the AE and 14 seats are allocated for triple E mechanical and all. In my batch itself, around 5 to 6 people are from mechanical and one guy is from triple E. Okay, so as you can see, if you are a AE candidate or who has done AE gate, or if you are from other paper also, gate paper, if you have done it CE or electrical or mechanical, you can get into aerospace if you want, like based on that. So the other thing is AE is also eligible in other minor categories like cryogenic engineering, or some of you might be seeing this. I never seen other colleges providing this particular type of engineering, cryogenic engineering, which deals with cryogenic fluids. Okay, so this is one of the college where they are providing this. It is also an interesting subjects dealing about rocket cryogenic engines and all. Here the peoples are working. There are a lot of peoples are working for ISRO in this particular department. So from AE also you can choose this. So that is an added advantage here. And Earth Science you can choose it. So this page, don't worry, you will get it when you are getting your application. Sorry, admission brochure. In that you will be getting all these details. So just look into that, go through the details. So I would like to just give you the research field that is going on here. In the structure, mostly everything is numerical based, computational works. So air elasticity, structural health monitoring system. And the composites, I have seen people are working in textile composites and 2D, 3D textile composites, etc. When it comes to an experimental labs and experimental setups, that is specially for IIT Kharagpur, I would say droplet combustion setup is there. It's very good. Setup is available here, and if you are crazy about ramjets and scramjets combustion system, also here they have facilities to do those things. So an axial turbine flow, this facility is there actually, axial flow compressor and turbine testing facility here, for especially for compressor, not for the turbine. A compressor, for the compressor it is there, but the research group who is working on this also has a lot of things. There are a lot of problems, statements are there in this field. So who are want to do their research works in turbo machinery, this is a good place to do also in MTech. You can do your final year projects on these particular areas, because these are major areas that I have seen. And regarding these fields and the professors you want to know or anything, you can get my details from the sir, and I can share the professors' names and also. And you can also look up in the website. It is there basically. So about the placements, this year actually quite good for core placements. The last year, I mean, for this current final year and the second year candidates. I actually given only core placements. I didn't give non-core placements, but non-core placements is also there. Airbus, Collins, and GE, Salient, and Tata Advanced Systems came, and there are almost out of 15 students in our senior batch, only 3 of them is not selected because they are going for a PhD. Almost 100% placement, like other 12 of them are get selected. Airbus, around 4 people are selected, out of which 2 people from MTech. In Collins also 2 people are selected. In GE, 1 is selected. So similarly, the highest package is from GE. GE has given a 16 lakhs package. Collins has given 13, and Airbus is providing for 10 lakh packages for MTech. Salient and Tata Advanced Systems are little less. In Tata, they are providing 8.5, and Salient is 6.5, I think. So as I told you, there are higher studies opportunities also here. Where DAT scholarships, foreign research internship program, and SEP and SAP, like student exchange program and the student away program is also there. So when you come to IIT, not just this IIT, and it is there for other IITs also, I think this is one of the good opportunity for the people who want to do their research, or they want to explore more. Apart from IIT, if you want to explore more in foreign also, you can use these programs in the respective IITs, where once you completed the first year, in the second year you will be able to do this. So if you are in the second semester, right now I'll be able to apply DAT scholarship and these semester away programs. The semester away program means you can go there and you can do your project work, or you can do your research works over there itself. From there you will get a lot of contacts to do your PhD also, or else you will from there you can do your other, like if you are in PhD you can do postdoc and all. So all these higher studies opportunities also there. Okay, and this is a wonderful opportunity. And if you are looking for a PhDs as PMRF and other things also there. Okay, so that's all about. And if you have any queries regarding that, please let us know. I will explain. And also you can contact us for any queries later.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Kavi Pradap. So I think we have done with IISc and all old IITs as long as aerospace is concerned. So now floor is open for questions. So guys, those who have joined this session can ask question or write in chat box quickly so we can take up. Yeah. So quickly, guys, because we have already passed more than 1 hour. Yeah.
I can see one question at 9:44 while I'm presenting. That is, are these courses same for MS in first semester? No,
Yes.
for MS there is no compulsion that you have to do that all 6 courses in the first semester. You can do 3 courses based on your choices. It's not compulsory for MS. For MTech, it's compulsory.
Okay. But I think generalized courses MS people also have to do department courses.
No, I guess no one did that.
Okay, this now they might have changed. Earlier days,
Yes.
there are something called department courses, so everyone's supposed to do apart from but MTech has always more credits compared to MS.
EMS, yes.
Yeah. So any further question, guys? Akriti, any question? Yeah, Thangamotu, do you have any question? So YouTube guys, now floor is open for questions. The minimum score for IIT Kanpur. Ganesh, you can go to our previous post-gate sessions. So for MTech, MS cutoff, I have given all the data. IIT Kanpur officially have not shared the cutoffs, but based on IGC students admission, I have given idea. Yeah, now question is there. What is next? Sir, please ask. Yeah, one question is there, Harshad. In IIT Madras, if someone suppose is from XC paper and applying in aerospace or mechanical, is there any interview?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
No
No interview for MTech.
No interview for MTech. So,
Yes.
Mr. Vijay Sai, I think there is no interview for production gate paper students. Okay, if you apply for MTech. Yeah. No, it depends, Mr. Rangarasu, for interview call. It is very tough with that kind of gate score to get interview call. Yeah. What is your question, Simran? Yeah. Simran, quickly your question to Kavi Pradap. Yeah, any more question? Yeah, so one question was there, which IIT to NIT to or IIT? We always say go for new IITs because after 5 years or 10 years, if you are from IIT, you will be called IITian, and if you are from NIT, you will be called NITian. And as long as placements are concerned, always an IIT guy can get off-campus placement also if you have done really good work at your institute. It's not always worry about campus placement. Okay, so that is what Utkarsh I answer. Of course, NITs are also good. It's not like NITs are not good, but in NIT and IIT package will also differ. the same company at IIT, they may offer higher package compared to NIT. Okay, that is also there. And in fact, we can see the one same company at one institute offering more package and the next institute offering some few lakhs difference, because in some IITs placement cell will not allow with certain level below in placement itself in first 2 days like that. So restriction are there, so they have to offer of course high. Yeah, so what is the question? Prateep has question, process of MS admission in IIT Madras. Prateep, we will have separate session on SAM. We have our student, Mr. Ishan, MS in aerodynamics at IIT Madras. So coming week, we will have session for that. Yeah, there will be interview and written both. Yes, Prateep, we'll discuss.
Sir,
Yeah,
yeah, I'd like to answer that.
yeah, you can,
So,
please.
the last year, I mean, our year's admission process ended around 208 rank. Previously, it was ended even before that. So it is very hard to say. But again, 397, there is a dilemma. But you can try, I think.
Yeah.
The
So-
gate score that we got in our batches went up to 530. Below that didn't go 530, and the rank was around 208.
Yeah, but that guy is having 300 some score, no possibility with.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that is rank, I think 300.
Yeah, 397 rank means gate score will be not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that will be separately we'll discuss. IIT KGP also with 420 gate score, no. No, Simran. Yeah, now some question are there. What paper of gate was allowed? Yeah, MEAEX, it is answered. So this question is answered. So any question for IIT Bombay? Deepayan is waiting. Shruti had.
Hello.
Yes, Deepayan.
I think I can see one question. If someone is doing internship, I think the internship usually, I'm assuming you are talking about the summer internship. If you are talking about the summer internship, you somehow get an internship, you have to clear it with your professor or your guide. You have to talk with him. If he gives you permission, then you can do your internship in the summer vacation, and that's it.
So what are high speed aerodynamics lab? Yeah, no, at IIT KGP, is there any high speed lab, Kavi? I think no, right?
Sir, aerodynamics, normal aerodynamics lab is there. Supersonic wind tunnel is also there. That facility is also there.
Okay.
But mostly high speeds, the scramjet, ramjet, as I told you, that facility for combustion it is there, and supersonic supersonic wind tunnel facility is there. With that, you can do your aerodynamic projects.
Okay. What is, please guide me every time, Ganesh Dathe, I'm not clear. Sir, can give the internship free any IIT? I don't know what it means. In IIT, you can always apply for internship if you are BTech students directly with professor, but they will not easily give internship. They see many things. Yeah. So those who are watching this session can give thumbs up if the session was good. Yeah. No, there is no drop.
I can see a question that what will be the cutoff for MTech research in IISc. So I'm not sure about the exact cutoff, but you need a minimum of 700 gate score. That's the minimum you need, and then it would depend on the number of candidates applying. And for MTech research, as I mentioned during the presentation, you also have a weightage of interview. So interview has 30% weightage and then gate score has 70%. So if even if your gate score is near about 700, if you perform well in interview, then you have good chances. So minimum of 700 is required for general category, and for other categories you can refer in the website. Yeah, so another question is there, how rigorous is the coursework in IISc? So yeah, it's only rigorous here. So as I said, right from the first semester, you'll have all basic courses. So throughout the semester, you'll be busy with all assignments and tests. It is pretty hectic, but then it's all worth it end of the day, because you'll get, I mean, no enormous amount of knowledge, and you'll get a direction, how to do research and all that. So yeah, 3 semester of coursework is there in even in all the IITs, but it is more rigorous in IISc because the course,
So much of
every course is
mathematics.
not very easy.
See, in
You have to-
IISc, a lot of mathematical assignments they put.
Yeah, every course is math rigorous, so you have to be very strong in your math fundamentals, and for certain assignments you might even have to go to research papers and find out. Even then you will not get. And exams are all open-ended and open book based. We have very few exams that are closed books. So I mean, for some exams they even gave a few, like 2-3 days to do. So it is rigorous, but then yeah, it's all worth it. You learn a lot from these things.
Yeah, Thangamoto, yeah, I will answer your question.
Sir, one thing I want to add.
We have CFD, lot of CFD work also, and propulsion people also they take, not just structures. I have not told. Structures is always in more demand in every company. Yeah, in Airbus also you can get internship in aerodynamics. Yes, yeah. You were saying something, Akash?
Yes, sir. Sir, all these MTech students, after you guys finish your MTech exam, right? Don't just slack off. You have to revise till the classes start, because once the classes start, you won't be able to catch up as soon as with like the other students. The research students will be always ready, but the MTech students will just slack off in these 3 months. So the MTech students have to actually revise in these 3 months, like keep
Yeah.
revising. It's
So
not
that's a good point. So what I suggested, Akash, even if you are having a safe MTech seat, I told them apply at very good place to get one interview experience. Okay,
yes,
like
sir.
if you are easily getting MTech, then you apply for MTech research at IISc Bangalore or in robotics department or like that. And suppose who are getting in the new IITs, so they must apply for MS courses in IIT Madras or IIT
Yeah, also,
Kanpur.
and the guys who got like less rank or something, PhD is always an option. Like if you have less gate score, also if you have a good CGPA from BTech, you can get in PhD. It's not that hard if you clear it, like obviously. But PhD and all require very less gate score, so you should not feel like bad कि you have less
Yeah, but
gate
Akash,
score. You
PhD,
can
I
still
don't
get.
suggest. It's a big commitment. So
No,
yeah,
like
yeah.
for now you can go to PhD and then again apply for gate again. Like
That's not why to
instead
waste
of
Indian money and resources, man. I don't suggest such thing. And that's an open forum, please. It's not good, right? Yeah. At least
Yeah,
I
there's
see.
another question that in which month is the MTech research interview scheduled in IISc? So the coursework starts from August. So mostly the interviews will be in the month of either June end or July. Mostly it
No,
could
no,
get over by July.
yeah, May and June. Anywhere,
Yeah.
most of the MS interviews will be in May, June month.
Yeah.
All places.
So I suggest you to strongly revise your BTech fundamentals, and if you are applying to IISc, then you be thorough with your maths, because in every interview they are asking maths questions, especially differential equations and all other topics. So be thorough with your math and be tech fundamentals.
Yes, sure. Yes, no issue, Akash. Yeah. Any other question? Any other question? Yes, you must focus on GATE. The better people, I think there is no software skill is required when you go for masters. First is the GATE, and then can learn some programmings instead of learning some commercial software. That's what I suggest. Yeah. So yes, I think we can wind up. Thank you all for joining this session. Thank you, Mr. Dipan. Thank you, Mr. Kavi. And thank you, Mr. Sanjay. And our other guests who have left, Akash. Thank you, Mr. Harshad. Actually, you have brought my many memories back. So thank you all, and thank you all student fraternity for listening us, and all the best and congratulations to all rankers. And also those who haven't got good rank, they can always come to IGC, can look for good support. IGC strictly guide, don't believe in misguiding people, don't believe in saying you again take a drop and prepare. Yeah, yes, Kavi, you can leave for the day. All the best, guys. Thank you all.